Well, here's another one, guys. I tried to walk Split Oak National Forest out here. Found out no dogs allowed, which sucks. But right across the street, there is a Eagle's Roost or Eagle's Nest preserve. No signs posted on that one, so I'm out here walking blue. So far, this is what we're dealing with. Mostly sand, but we do have a few hard packed surfaces to walk on. Pretty easy walk so far. Looks like we got a little pavilion up ahead. I'm gonna check this out. I don't know, there's a clearing, so I don't know if there's a lake up there or what, but we will figure it out. So we stumbled up on this nice little pavilion area here. There is a lake, rather large. There was a sign saying there's snakes and alligators, which I'm sure of. I mean, just viewing the swamp, this is pretty incredible. Here's a few of the species that could be out there for viewing. It's kind of cool. All right, we're gonna keep going. Just to give you an idea of what we're dealing with. Some of this stuff, even though it's marked as a trail, doesn't look like a trail. The only way you can see is the green is a little bit lighter than the overgrowth on the sides. I don't know if they manicure this during like the rest of the year or what, but this is pretty wild in here, man. I mean, this is almost like real hiking. You truly feel like you're in the middle of the swamp. In fact, that over there is just a swamp. It's pretty amazing. Back on the trail, if you want to call it that. This is pretty rough going here. I wouldn't recommend this just for your average Sunday stroll. Okay, so I wandered off a little beaten path here, a turkey vulture, and it seems like this path just runs to nowhere. So I'm just in the middle, some kind of grassy area. It's pretty wild. I actually had to turn around and come back because I didn't see a way out, and I've walked probably a half a mile on this. It's pretty difficult to walk on. It's almost like walking on sand. It's just tamped down grass, straw, whatever else is growing in here. One thing I have noticed out here, there's a lot of black soil. I think that's just due to the massive amounts of vegetation that is decomposing in this area. Stumbled on this. This is pretty incredible. It appears that we've got just a lowland area that's kind of swampy. It's pretty amazing back in there. God only knows. I mean, it's just absolutely beautiful. Picturesque. Digging it. All right, we got another amazing, big, old oak covered in Spanish moss. It's pretty cool. I wish the view inside would be a little bit better so we could see what it's sitting in, but it's kind of sitting in a hole there where there's some water. And then you got this amazing thing. Guys, I just crossed over another area, which is it's a public water management access point. It is open to the public. There's a nice little canal there. It's pretty fast moving. I just hope the dog doesn't decide to go down there. It's pretty steep. I don't know if I'll ever get him back. It looks like there's a big lake up here. When I get up there, hopefully I have access to it. If I do, I will give you guys a view. Well, people, this appears to be the end of the road for the public access for this watershed area. I wish I could go a little bit further. I wish I could go to the end of that point and check out that lake. Looks like we got a nice little residential area over here. We got boats that go into the canal. I'm sure they get to go out and enjoy that water. All right, guys, I'm gonna head back. I will give you an update here in a little while. Okay, so the final review of Eagle's Roost Preserve. I really wanted to go to Split Oaks National Forest, but like I said earlier in this video, it was no dogs allowed. I guess I've got to do a little more research on that. As far as the preserve was concerned, it was a nice walk. I wouldn't recommend it for just an afternoon stroll. You're going to get muddy, you're going to get dirty. Some of the terrain it's not the terrain so much, but the overgrowth. The overgrowth is pretty intense in some of the spots. The trail is well marked, and yeah, it was actually pretty nice. Got to see some nice pieces of Florida scenery, if you will. And old Blue, let's see what he thought. Blue, what'd you think? What you got to say, Blue? Well, it wore him out, that's for sure. He seems to be relatively exhausted. He's been napping on the way back. So, all right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and next week we'll try for another adventure.